So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. And this morning, I am having a conversation with Ildiko Fekete, who lives down in Maidstone in Kent, having moved there just a year ago, having lived in London for 10 years. Good morning, how are you?
Good morning. I'm very well.
Good, good. So, my question to yourself is, what is it that you enjoy when you're not working?
Oh, well, I love reading books in different genres. So sometimes if I want to just kind of like ease my mind, I love reading romantic novels
Ah,
and that's yeah, it's just easy to read,
yeah.
you can yeah,
Sort of
just
drift
carry
into
on with the
it,
story.
the world is oblivious around you, I suppose.
Exactly. But other times I like to read like self-improvement books or some topic that I have in interest, not specifically business books, because they could be sometimes difficult to digest and I don't want that heavy reading, but something in between. It's like self-improvement or business books, it depends on the topic. And also I like doing diamond painting.
Oh, yes. Now, a few of a friend of mine does that, and somebody I know just up the road does it. It takes an awful lot of eye work, doesn't it?
Yes, and concentration as
Yeah.
well, but on the same time is really relaxing. Just putting those dots on that
Yes.
allocated number on that
Number. Yeah.
sticky picture. Yeah, so it's amazing. I like that. Yeah, it's very soothing.
So, what do you do with the art afterwards? Do you put are your walls covered with all these so you don't have any wall space, or do you sell them, or what do you do?
Well, actually, I just keep them. So I just go to the other one and do it because I just like the process to do that.
Yeah.
But actually, I was thinking about framing them and putting on
Yes.
the wall because a few of them is really beautiful how it comes
Mm.
together,
They
the
come to life,
colors
don't
and
they? With
everything.
the
So,
sort of, and if you get the light on
oh
them,
yeah.
yeah, yes,
Can I
yes,
show one? Actually, I have it
yeah.
here. So this is what, yeah.
Oh, oh, that's lovely.
So then that was is kind of like an autumn um
Yes,
theme, let's say. It's
autumn
actually
gnome.
finished, but yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, I suppose if you did them, you could actually theme your rooms around the different seasons, couldn't you?
I could, yeah, because the next one is like more of like summary
Yeah.
picture. So
So
yeah,
you
well
could have a
said.
small area in a room perhaps where you have the season. So your October one you could have sort of pumpkins and all sorts, and then summer you could have something else, and winter something else, and spring something
Yeah,
else. There you
very good
go.
idea. Yeah, four was four season.
Yes. So
Yeah, spot on.
do you just enjoy doing things indoors? Do you ever go walking or anything like that? Or traveling?
I love to be outdoor, um, but I would like to focus on a bit more because sometimes you're just stuck in the room working and
Yes,
forget to go about.
you do.
We have a decent size of garden, so that would be a good opportunity, definitely. And I have a 3 years old as well, so we go, visiting parks, farm. He loves animals, playgrounds. So
Yeah.
actually, he gives me an opportunity, a reason to go out more and more often. Traveling again, it's like I really love it and my partners as well. So before having my child, we did it more often
Well, yes,
than
I
lately.
suppose
But
you're a bit
yeah,
restricted.
exactly. But yeah, it's a bit more difficult as well going out with him. But we kind of like try to still, focusing on traveling as well because we like it and
Well,
just
yes,
just
and it
make it
gets
happen.
yeah, absolutely, and it gets him used to traveling as well. And it doesn't have to be. You don't have to be going abroad. There's so much to see in the UK. And
Exactly.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, we visited I probably not all around the UK, but quite a lot places. And now sometimes we are thinking like, where should we go? Where we haven't been, and we want to visit it. And sometimes we just go back to the same place twice because we really loved it. And why not?
Why not?
Even the same
Absolutely.
place
And
could give you.
And whereabouts do you originally come from?
Hungary.
Ah, right. And so, do you go back to see your family in Hungary, and is there sort of things you do over there for sort of visiting family and going outside and forests and all the rest of it? Is is it like that over there, or is it much the same as here?
Um, Pretty much the same, to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, houses,
but
parks, trees, woods. Yes.
yeah, yeah, exactly. Different, cities and towns, and
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much the same. But actually, we are planning to go home again this summer for 3 weeks.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
It
that would be
could
good.
be
And
a
catch
bit
up
of a
with family.
hassle. Yeah, 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 a bit hassle. Going back with a small child, traveling in, even if it's a flight or going back by car.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah. Again, we try to make it happen as often as
Well,
possible.
if you don't, I suppose you then get into a cycle where it gets harder and harder each time you do try and
Mm,
go. So yes, and of course you're in Kent, so you're fairly near the tunnel that you could
yeah,
put your car in the and off you go. It's quite an easy process, I believe.
yeah, exactly. And another 20 hours drive or so.
Oh,
So,
yeah,
but
yeah, I
yeah,
forgot
getting to
about
the
that.
channel is the easy part. Like getting to the channel is the easy part, definitely.
Yes, yes, I forgot about the others, the miles the other side. Yes, excuse me, brain's gone to sleep. Oh dear. But yes, I think, the idea of sort of getting away from the well, not everything is mundane, but the pattern that we go through every day, the everyday things. It's nice to sort of break that, isn't it? And I believe in, is it one of the Nordic countries? It might be all of them. I don't know. The 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 their computers, they get a warning that the computers are going off and they have to go away from their desks for 5 minutes.
Oh, yeah, I heard about it. Yeah, yeah, which
Yeah,
which is not a bad practice, to be honest. So it,
yeah,
it forces you to get up, walk around the room, or get
yes,
a cup of coffee, or just
yeah.
literally step outside for a fresh air.
Mm.
Yeah,
Because
absolutely.
we don't actually realize what it does to us sitting in front of a screen. So getting that downtime, switching the screen off and saying, right, that's it for the day. You could go and read your book or read a story to the little one or whatever. It's that time that you know, your mum, your worker, your wife, partner, you need that time to, oh, well, I'd like to do something for me. So you've got your sort of your diamonds thing and your reading. Yeah, I think it's all good, isn't it, for your mindset too?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And I believe that it kind of like in a way of you have to put yourself first, because if you recharge your energy or your joy or happiness is full, then
Yeah,
you can give to other people around you as well. So it's really really important.
yes. And I think yes, it something changes, doesn't it? I think when you stop doing what your intention is, that you've got your diary. Oh yes, that you all of a sudden your brain switches, and I
Mm,
think that's a great thing, isn't it, to be able to, especially if you're going for a walk in woodland.
yeah. Yeah, absolutely,
Do you like walking in
absolutely, yeah,
woodlands?
I do, yeah,
You
yeah.
sound a bit sort of, oh,
I mean, it's all depends on the size sometimes and how
well,
far I
yes.
can go with my son. But yeah, yeah.
And I think the sound is very different in a wood too. I find that
Mm.
there's a place I go to fairly regularly. It's an arboretum, which is about, I don't know, 15-20 minute drive away, and they have a sort of a garden area. Well, it's a huge garden area, but they have
Mhm.
lakes, and they have trees, and then they have a woodland area, and it's sort of divided into different countries. And it's great to see the different type of trees for our native, and then eucalyptus for the Asias. It's fascinating to see all the different areas, but the atmosphere is very different in the woodland and the different woodland birds.
Yeah, yeah, very true. Yeah, actually, yesterday we went to a park. It's called Coptree Manor Park. And there is like a smaller playground at
Yeah.
the kind of like at the entrance, and then you can go around. It's still kind of like park, not a woodlands in that sense of. Actually, it was really really nice walking around, and
Mm.
a few part of it got a bit darker because how the trees came together.
Yes.
So it was a nice walk. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's good. I think it's good. And what I just thought of something, and it's gone completely out of my head. Of course, I was going to ask. Um,
It might come back, hopefully.
it's just trotted off, just
Let's
doing its
go.
own thing. Oh dear. Yes, yeah, that doesn't often happen, but there we go. It's one of those things. Um, is
All
there
right.
anything else that you enjoy? And oh, I know, yes, the books that you read. Do you have a library of books and you go back to read the novels and stories that you've already read, or do you think, oh well, I've read that, get some more in, and do you just sort of keep recycling them?
So sometimes I go back and read the same one, especially if they are like kind of like favorites. I really love Jane Austen's novels actually. So
Yes,
I
they're
go
very,
back like
very
I don't know how.
popular. Mm.
Yeah, yeah, very well written and the story as well. So I read them quite a few times.
Yes.
But then also I have a feeling like so much other books, in the world. They just I want to read them. So I definitely want to read new, novels and books as well. But yeah, if
Yeah.
if I if I'm in a feeling, then I go back to my favorite ones.
Yes. Well, I suppose if you have a favorite, you would do that. I mean, I don't tend to read. I read a page and I think, what was that? I don't remember a single thing that was on the page. So it would take me ages to read a book. So I kind of do things practically rather than reading books. If it's a snippet, if it's a short, paragraph or something that I can take in, but I do tend to sort of learn things by just doing it practically rather than reading something. And I do other
Mm.
things to enjoy myself. So rather than read a book. But there's a lot of people I know that do read books, and their libraries of books. As one particular a couple, they love books, and they have bookcases full, and then more bookcases full, and then the bookcases space ran out, and they around the top of their room they put a shelf, so they've got books all around, and in the hall, in the lounge and the dining room. Yes, so I just that's why I was curious as to whether you actually kept all of your books or whether you recycled them, or because there's some ladies that I go to what's called a group that they're called the Red Hatters, and there's a few of them that enjoy reading, and they have kind of little of a mini book club between them. So they put their initials in the book when they read it, and they pass it on to the next one, and
Okay.
they get it take it in turns, and then when they finish, they donate the book to a sort of a book area in one of our
Mm.
supermarkets. They have going out of the supermarket, they have books that people put on there that they finished with. And people take them and then they bring them back so other people can have a go. It's quite a good way. It's like a book exchange, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah. It's really good. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I've also seen old phone boxes used for that as well, for a
I
book.
know. Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
you
It's
seen
it's a
those?
brilliant idea. Right. Yeah. I know
they're excellent, where you have it's all been done out with shelves and I think it's a brilliant idea. At least
it is.
making a use of something that's not going to be removed. You might as well use it for something.
Yeah. Yeah,
No,
no,
no.
absolutely. Yeah. A few of my books I took it to charity because then I don't have enough space to keep them.
Yeah, well,
And then
yes, yes.
yeah, yeah.
It
And
can be.
if I know that I'm not gonna read it again, then yeah, I donate it or give it to someone else who actually likes them and gonna read it. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, it makes sense, doesn't it? Because if sharing things, I think
Hmm.
it's a good thing. But Ildiko, it's been lovely to get to know you a little bit more with your sort of diamond pictures and your traveling a little bit and your book reading. I'm sure there's a few more stories that you have hiding under the surface that you can tell us. But I'd like to thank you very much for chatting with me today, and I hope we can do it again sometime soon.
Absolutely. It was yeah, my pleasure. Anytime.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much. Thank you.